Hi everyone, this is Talisman Corporation. What kind of topic you have today?
I'm just going to share some thoughts, some of my thoughts about the benefits of working in Japan.
Today, James is our guest. James, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This video is created by Talisman Corporation. We have been providing advice to professionals who is willing to work in Japan since 2012. If you want to get updated market information, get ideal job, pay rise, please subscribe to our channel. So benefits of working in Japan. James, you have been in Japan for many years. You must know a few things about the pros and cons working in Japan, especially for non-Japanese workers. Can you share a few of your thoughts with us?
Yeah, sure. Well, I've been here for about 13 years now. So of course, like if you're a non-Japanese person, I think like not only do you get to live here in a country with great scenery, great food, and culture, but why would somebody take the step to move beyond tourists, for example, and come here to live and work? So I'm just going to share 4 points of mine. The first one I think is the transportation to and from work is paid. So I'm from Australia, and this is not a normal thing in Australia. Some people might get this benefit, but it often costs people quite a lot of money to get to and from work. So here, the cost of my monthly train ticket comes back to me in my monthly salary, which is a nice saving. And if I was in Sydney, I would have to cover the cost of the train fare or the bus fare, or even the petrol in my car to get to work. The next one is, I think in Japan, you find quite a peaceful workplace. So I think most people in Japan try to operate with the mind to keep things peaceful, or keep the wa. Yeah. I think, of course, disagreements in the workplace are going to happen. But I don't find that these are particularly heated, for example. So I think if there's a disagreement about something, the people who are involved are also trying to keep the peace or keep the wa. So they tend to try to get things resolved quite quickly, I think. This is just in my experience, I think. You find this the case?
Yeah, I think so. For Japanese people, it is very important. As you said, very important. Because it is like a high context culture. In a high context culture, we always think about like a people relationship, flexibility of the changing situation. I think your culture is more like schedule or time management. The plan is very important, I guess.
Yeah, so I think like really the teamwork and team spirit are really important for most Japanese workplaces. Definitely so here at Talisman. So people tend to try to keep the harmony for the sake of everyone else, actually. Another of my thoughts is job security, actually. So compared to other countries, I think there's a lot of stability in working for a company in Japan if you're a foreign worker. So, for example, I'm not from the US, but I heard in the US it can be quite easy to end employment contracts. And Japan tends to have a more cohesive and long-lasting corporate approach. So it's not so easy to fire somebody here without quite solid reasons. Really, I think actually having been here in Japan for so long, I'm really not the best person to ask for comparison on this one. My whole working life has been here in Japan, pretty much. And I don't know if this feature in Japan is some kind of result of like the traditional employment style, which tend to favor the lifetime employment. But I think it's definitely a point to mention here, or that I mentioned to my candidates who are coming from overseas about like living in Japan as a foreign worker. And I think my last point is about taxes, actually. Yeah, in Japan, like my company, Talisman, they take care of my residential and the other taxes for me. It's not the case for everyone. I think smaller companies probably they don't have the resource to have a staff member to cover these tasks. But when the companies have a certain number of employees, they're required, right, by the law to do this. I pay the tax. It comes out as like a deduction from my salary, but the company is taking care of making those payments for me. So in Australia, I think I'd have to do these taxes myself, or I'd have to pay an accountant to do it actually. So basically, it's kind of like a convenient point. So it can save me a lot of time and also effort to do this kind of thing. And with these deductions coming out of my salary monthly, really, I'm not missing any bit of money, for example. So I don't have to worry about making the payments or even missing the payments myself.
I see. All right. Thank you very much. So if you want to know more about this, please contact James. If you like this content, please hit subscribe button or like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.